What's up, everybody? My name is Rex White. I'm a food entrepreneur, but just an entrepreneur in general. And I'm doing a little bit of work here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as I relaunch operations here in Charlotte. For those who know my story, I started off in Charlotte, North Carolina, then I migrated to Arizona because a great friend of mine said there is no Cajun in Arizona. So you be able to create a niche and then run that niche to the bank, essentially. And so for the past 2 years, I've been out in Arizona, just pushing Creole Cajun from restaurants to catering to events, scaling some products, and all en route to creating a really cool foundation to really grow upon over the next 5 years. So I had a thought this morning because I've been having so many experiences re-engaging in Charlotte that I realized that energy is everything when it comes to entrepreneurship. What am I saying? How you feel on the inside really dictates how you show up on the outside. I'll give you an example. I used to be a state director for an insurance company back in 2012 to 15. And so the nuts and bolts of what I would teach would be if you get a sale, it created such a high in you. If you got to sell before noon, and I'm talking to all my insurance agents as I did some training out in the field and also in the classroom, I would tell my agents if you get a sale before noon, you're going to have a higher probability of sales throughout the day. And they would often ask why. I said, because your energy after a sale before noon dictated your energy going out to see more people in the afternoon, going into the evening. It's like a dopamine hit when you have success. This is why it's important to have success in entrepreneurship early on. That's why it's important not to throw too much money at something before you see people wanting it and paying for it. Every time somebody pays for your service or your product, you get a little bit of a dopamine hit. It's adrenaline. And adrenaline is effective because inside of you, the energy says buy, buy, buy. So therefore, you activate your confidence to be more fearless, to be less timid, to be more clear. If you have script, you pull that script off better. And so that's really important. So the energy that you put out there is what the recipients, your target audience, is receiving from you. Now, here's a way to hack your mind, your brain, to create the right energy going in. Self talk is really important. If you tell yourself, no one's going to buy from me, no one's going to buy from me. If you go out in the morning, you say, somebody's getting this script, somebody's getting this pitch, somebody's getting this product, somebody's getting my service. You exude that inside of your brain, it comes out of your actions, your voice, your body language. And this is really important for entrepreneurs to understand because entrepreneurship is really a building of the mind. I mentioned this in other videos. It's really building your mind. It's really cultivating you as a person. As you build a business, you build yourself. As you build yourself, then the business can go to higher heights. It can start off as a hobby, a proof of concept, self-employment onto a scalable business. So how you show up is critically important. Now, no one gets it right in the beginning because we all got to learn how to sell. But once we learn how to sell, then what we realize, if we sit back and look at our progression, we realize it was our energy that progressed, that grew, that made our outcomes grow as well. So as an entrepreneur, it's very important to understand your energy and how to hack your mind to act as if you're already successful. Therefore, you will become successful. What's equally important is that you do not let negative thoughts come into your head. Because everything we say inside of our head creates our reality. Everything we say inside our head is true. If we say we're not good, we're not good. I've heard so many people in my career say, I'm not good at sales, but they're good at selling themselves. So you can hack your mind and say, I am good at sales. And therefore, you go out and do the thing that you're trying to get done. So being in Charlotte, re-engaging after 2 years away, I am re-engaging in just general population of people who can receive my scalable products, my sauces and my seasonings. Because I got 6 years of creating these products, I know they're good. It's just a matter of exposing them to more people. And if I go out and say they don't want to buy because they're not in the food space, then it kills the ability to sell more products online. And so I know what's in them. I know the integrity of the products. I know what they've done at the restaurants. So therefore, I can go out fearlessly and say, hey, this is the best product on the market. I promise you. And put me to the test. Try it. Then give me a review. Give me a response. Give me some comments. I'll take them either way because I have an overwhelming amount of people who have tried my products and they love my products. And so build the energy inside yourself. And that brings up another point. I'm going to end right here. Is that you have to have a track record. And so in the beginning, you have to hack your mind and believe you are good. Believe that whatever you're selling is good. And it is important to sell something that you believe in, true enough. But you got to trick your mind and say, I'm here for a reason. I'm good at this. I'm going to do a good job. And as you fumble, you get back on the horse and you go ahead and you try it again. You keep doing the same thing over and over again. And then before you know it, you're going to get better because your energy on the inside that you exude on the outside is going to get better. It's going to be more appealing, more attractive, more inspiring. People will pay more attention. And just to button this point up, a founder of a company I used to work for back in the day, back in 2009 to maybe 2000, off and on 2013. One of the main sayings, principles, he said, don't ask a man for his time, take his time. So the only way you're going to be able to have the fortitude, the confidence to take a person's time to sell them something is by having the right energy, the right disposition, having no fear and no timidity. So watch energy as an entrepreneur. It's really critically important that you exude to people what you have on the inside of you. I'm gonna button it up with that one. Energy is everything, particularly in entrepreneurship. Rex White, stay tuned for more videos. Share this information. More to come. Peace.